The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton Raider basketball
on 101.3 Bob FM.
Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position for the First National Bank pregame show.
Hello again, folks, and welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show. My name is Jacob Linderman, and we are back at Raider Gym. Well, I wouldn't even say back. First time this year at Raider Gym, and it's the girls team playing today against the Rivercrest Colts. My name is Jacob Linderman, and I'm glad you are joining us today in our First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, where they put you first always. The girls team sitting at 1-1 on the season, and they've had a phenomenal start. Their 2 games played so far is a win against Melbourne, 78-51, and their one loss is a 63-72 loss against Heber Springs. The girls team has only returned, I believe, just two or three starters from last year, because they did start at any point in the season. KK Hardaway, Tori Cunningham, or Taylor Thomas. All 3 of those started at some point. May not have been every game, but they all had the chance to start. So those are the 3 returners. Tekyla Marshall, another returner on this team who started her sophomore season when Shakira went down. Then Bunga Marshall stepped up and started from there on out. Then last season she tore her ACL, and it's good to see Bunga back out on the court. So the Raiders looking to regain momentum as they prepare for the conference season starting in January. We are about a month and a half away from conference, so still a lot of time left between now and then. The Raiders getting their tune-up games in before the gauntlet known as the 5A East. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to announce starting lineups back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We are where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Be a genius and shop at FoodSmart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save on Best Choice frozen turkeys. They are only 69 cents a pound with a $25 purchase. Limit 1. Fresh turnip, mustard, or collard greens are 45 cents. Duncan Hines cake mixes are 89 cents. Select varieties of Best Choice canned vegetables are 45 cents. And 40-ounce packages of Wright bacon are $8.97. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at FoodSmart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words, they're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
I'd like to welcome you back into our First National Bank pregame show. My name is Jacob Lindemann. Glad you are joining us here today. Warm-ups are happening on the court, and we're going to go and name the Nettleton starting five. Starting for Nettleton tonight, number 1, a 5'7" junior. That's KK Hardaway. Number 10, a 5'5" senior, Taylor Thomas. Number 11, a 5'5" senior as well. That's the Kyla Marshall. Also starting number 14, a 5'8" junior, Nunu Gleason. And rounding out the starting lineup is a 5'8" sophomore, number 15, Tori Cunningham. The Raiders are coached by Kevin Frisbee and assisted by Colton Frazier and Kayla Alvarez. That's the Raiders starting five on the night, and the Raiders looking ready to play and looking for a great game tonight. I believe last week's player of the game went to Taylor Thomas. I believe she was the leading scorer for the Raiders. We don't have the same book as last week. The stat guy is at a Grizzlies game, the guy whose iPad we use. So he's watching some Grizzly basketball, which is not as cool as watching Nettleton Raider basketball. The Grizzlies not looking too hot to start off the year. And the Raiders, however, are 1-1 with a whole lot of season left. Glad you are joining us today. The Raiders are taking on Rivercrest. They're playing the Rivercrest Colts here tonight, and you're joining us for our First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame show is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. The Rivercrest Colts are coached by head coach Ronnie Dye. Do not have their starting lineup just yet. It wasn't marked on the scores table when I made my way down there. But Coach Ronnie Dye, I believe a former Nettleton Raider, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he went to school with the class of '89. If that sounds right off the top of my head, him and the old TMC getting some Facebook beef here and there. So I'd assume that Ronnie Dye was a Nettleton Raider at some point. The girls are finishing out their warm-ups. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one final break. Let's do a 3-minute break. When we come back, hopefully the national anthem will be finished so we don't have to talk over that. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. And man, we're excited for some Lady Raider basketball. What starting lineups are being announced on the court, so we're going to announce them up here as well. Starting with the visiting team, the Rivercrest Colts. Starting with number 3, that is Armani Faison. Number 4, Randisha Booker. Number 10, Lakaya Speed. Number 23, Ella Gonzalez. And number 40, Gabby Harris. That's the starting lineup for the Colts. And now for your Lady Raiders. Starting things off, a 5'7" junior, number 1, KK Hardaway. A 5'5" senior, number 10, Taylor Thomas. 5'5" senior, number 11, Bunga Marshall. A 5'8" junior, number 14, Nunu Gleason. And rounding it out, a 5'8" sophomore, number 15, Tori Cunningham. That's the starting lineups for the Nettleton Raiders. And their last one making their way to the court. It looks like Coach Kevin Frisbee got left hanging by Tori Cunningham. And Tori finally giving him the high five. And we're getting ready for things to get started here at Raider Gym. We're in our NEA Baptist broadcast position at Nettleton Raider Gym. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. We just wrapped up our First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame coverage is always brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Glad you are joining us tonight. Tip-off is about to be underway. Raiders going to jump up with number 15, Tori Cunningham. And the Colts are going to jump up with number 23, Ella Gonzalez. Both teams in the beautiful Oval Inn here at Raider Gym. Ball in the air and tip goes back to Bunga Marshall. Marshall setting things up, kicks to Taylor Thomas. Back to Bunga Marshall, corner 3. No good. Rebound, Tori Cunningham. Cunningham with the fadeaway jumper. That one misses, and rebound goes to Gabby Harris of the Colts. She gets it down court to number 4. That's Randisha Booker. Booker setting up the offense. Kicks to Ella Gonzalez. Gonzalez moves right side back to Booker. Booker shot fakes. Jab steps, gets it down low to Harris. Harris working the post. Takes up her dribble and has nowhere to go with it. Gets called on a traveling violation. 7:26 remains here in the first quarter. It's KK Hardaway. Brings it down the court, trying to beat the press. Looks like a 1-2-1-1 press. They get it to Thomas. Thomas to Marshall. Marshall for the corner three. That one will cash in, and Raiders take the early lead 3-0 after Bunga Marshall connects with the three. 7:07 remains in the first quarter. Number 3, Armani Faison with the ball. She hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving right, hands it to Booker. Booker on the right wing, picks up her dribble, goes back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving around the arch, gets it to number 10 with Keisha Speed. Speed drives, goes turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Kick it out, Taylor Thomas. Thomas drives, goes to the rack, gets fouled. I take that back. They get her on a traveling violation. Must have dragged her step when she tried the hop. Number 3, Armani Faison with the ball. Gets it down to Booker. Booker going to try to drive on Bunga Marshall. Picks up her dribble. Connects with Speed in the corner. She misses her shot. Gets her own rebound. Goes up. And rebound this time goes to the Raiders. Nunu Gleason with it. They're going to call a jump ball. Booker did a good job dropping the rebound. Jump ball arrow is pointing Colts' way. So 6:25 remains in the first quarter. 3-0 Raiders lead. And Rivercrest with the ball underneath their own goal. Running the box play, getting things set up. They finally inbound into Ella Gonzalez. Gonzalez pulls through, now kicks the Faison to Booker for 3. No good. Misses from the right wing. Rebound goes to Tori Cunningham. Cunningham picks up the dribble, now goes to KK Hardaway. Hardaway's going to bring it down the court. Hesitates, drives, kicks to Taylor Thomas. Thomas back to Hardaway. Hardaway goes into Nunu Gleason. Gleason gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be charged on Rivercrest. Number 3, Armani Faison. That is her first personal, team's first of the quarter. 6:03 remains here in the first quarter as Nunu Gleason gets 2 from the charity stripe. First one misses off the front iron, does not fall for the Raiders. Second shot underway here with 6:03 remaining in the first. Nunu Gleason's shot is up. That one cashes in. Raiders up by 4. 4-0 is the score. 6:01 remains here in the first. Faison gets double teamed, loses the ball. Bunga Marshall with the steal. Marshall and bring it down the court. Moves towards the right wing, kicks to KK Hardaway. Hardaway from the logo. Splash, bang. 7-0, and Rivercrest will take the timeout. 5:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Back here in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
7-0 is the score here. Kind of a football score. 5:46 remains in the first quarter as the Raiders lead over the Colts. Colts going to inbound it in. They inbound it into Faison. Faison's going to bring it down the court herself on a slow walk. Crosses the timeline to get the play set up. Crosses over, moves right side. Hands it off to Booker on the wing. Now they go to Gonzalez. Gonzalez crossover moves. Picks up her dribble, goes back to Faison. Faison picked up by Marshall. Now they go inside to Gabby Harris. Harris working the post and gets it stripped. I'm going to say it's off of Harris's knee. Raider ball. 5:26 remains here in the first quarter. Raiders lead 7-0. And Raiders with the basketball. Colts implying a full court press. They get it to Taylor Thomas. Thomas back to KK Hardaway. Hardaway now to Tori Cunningham. Cunningham crossover move. Going to the rack. Shoots while fading, misses. Rebound Faison. Faison's going to bring it down the court on a 1-on-3 situation. Pulls up from the free throw line, and that one is good for Armani Faison. Makes it 7-2. 5:04 remaining here in the first quarter. Raiders swing the ball around and get it to Cunningham. Cunningham's pass is tipped, but Taylor Thomas comes away with it. Now they go to KK Hardaway. Hardaway pass fakes, goes to the top of the key, now dribbling towards the right wing. They go to Bunga Marshall, back to Hardaway. Hardaway, shot fake, drives, lost the dribble, and stolen by the Colts. Faison back with it here. He's going to drive yet again, driving to the rack, And ball is blocked as it goes out of bounds. 4:39 remaining in the first quarter. Rivercrest gets it underneath their own goal. Sub comes into the game. Sub is number 12, Laney Latham. Colts setting up the box play. 4:39 remains in the first. They set their screens, work in the box. They inbound into Gabby Harris. Harris gonna dribble towards her right, kicks to Latham. Latham, couple of dribbles, goes inside to Harris. Harris working the post, goes turnaround move, fade away, no good. Rebound, Bunga Marshall. Marshall gets it up to Taylor Thomas. 4:20 remains here in the first quarter. Now they go to KK Hardaway. Hardaway, couple dribbles on the right wing. Raiders up by 5. She picks up her dribble, goes back to Bunga. Bunga skips back over to Hardaway. They're playing a little two-man game. Now they go to Nunu Gleason. Back to Bunga Marshall in the left wing for 3. Misses short. Rebound, Ella Gonzalez of the Colts. 4 minutes remains in the first quarter as Faison drives, gets it to Latham. Latham with it, back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the right wing. Couple dribbles, driving towards the baseline. Now switches hands, goes back up, finds number 10. They believe that is Akeisha Speed, and ball stolen. Bunga Marshall on the fast break. Goes up, misses, rebound, Cunningham. Cunningham will get that one to fall. Raiders go back up by 7. Makes it 9-2. 3:30 remaining here in the first quarter as Raiders lead by 7. Armani Faison with the ball. Faison hands it off to Ella Gonzalez. Gonzalez now to Laney Latham. Latham with it. Crossover move. Now she's going to drive, and her layup does fall. Laney Latham with her first 2 points of the game makes it 9-4. Raiders get the ball down court quick, down to Bunga Marshall. She gets fouled as she goes up, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on number 40. That is Gabby Harris. Her first personal, team's second here in the first quarter. 3:08 remains here in the first as Bunga Marshall will take a trip to the charity stripe. 9-4. Raiders up by 5. Marshall. First shot from the line, rims out, just did not want to fall. Raiders bringing in some subs. They're bringing Simone Smith and Jordan Cole. They come in for Taylor Thomas and Nunu Gleason. At the line, shooting her second one is Marshall. That one's up, misses as well. Rebound goes to Gonzalez of the Colts. They get it out to Armani Faison. Faison gets her pocket picked and tipped out to Jordan Cole. Cole driving, goes 1-2. Layup misses. Rebound KK Hardaway. Her shot misses as well, and rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to be Raider ball. Colts ball. Last touch by the Raiders. And Raiders going to apply a full court pressure. Looks to be what they call the diamond press, a 1-2-1-1. They get it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets her pocket picked, and Raiders come away with it. KK Hardaway drives, going to the rack, up and under, misses, and rebound goes to Faison. Faison crossover moves, kicks it down low to number 4. I believe that is Booker, and Booker's layup also missed. 2:25 remaining here in the first quarter as number 1, KK Hardaway, dribbles out the rebound, stands about right wing now. They go left side to Jordan Cole. Cole, number 11, Bunga Marshall, her 3 ball, splashes that one in, makes it 12-4, and Marshall's our leading scorer at 6. 2:08 remains in the first. Raiders up by 8. Number 3, Armani Faison with the ball. Stands right side, kicks to Laney Latham. Latham hands it off to Ella Gonzalez on the right wing, back to Faison in the right side corner. Her 3-point shot misses strong. Rebound goes out of bounds, and they call it Raider basketball. 1:53 remains in the first quarter. Raiders up by 8. Led by Bunga Marshall. She has 6 of the 12, which is half of the points. For 1, KK Hardaway with the ball. Bounces a pass to Jordan Cole to beat the full court pressure. Now they go right side to Tori Cunningham. Cunningham into Simone Smith. Smith gets fouled and 1. Count the basket. Let's see, this foul's going to be on. Foul charge on number 11. That is Samaj Newsom. That is her first, team's 3rd. Simone Smith goes to the line to shoot and 1. Into the game for the Raiders, Z Postal. Simone's shot from the line misses. Rebound goes to Latham. Latham's going to bring it down the court herself. Goes up, and they're going to call her with a travel. one too many steps, and Raiders will take possession. 1:35 remains in the first quarter. Raiders lead 14-4. Zakira Postal in the game for the Raiders, number 2. They go right side to Cunningham. Cunningham drives right, Euro step, and they're going to get her on a travel there. Set down her right foot before she made the Euro move. 1:20 remains in the first quarter, 14-4. Raiders up by 10. Armani facing with the ball, brings it down the court. Stands atop of the volleyball line. She's moving right side. Now stands right wing. She picks up her dribble, kicks into speed. Now to number 12, Latham. Her three-point shot misses. Rebound, Zakira Postal. And Postal's going to be foul. Foul on number 4. That is Rendasia Booker. That's her first, team's 4th. And Raiders bring in some subs. Taylor Thomas back into the game for KK Hardaway. 1:08 remains here in the first quarter, 14-4. Raiders up by 10. Raiders with the basketball. The Colts set up back in the full court pressure. Raiders beat the press with Tori Cunningham. Her jumper misses left, and rebound is stolen from the Colts. They get it into Simone Smith. Smith hop step goes up, misses strong. That rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders be Colts ball. 51.9 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Raiders outscoring the Colts by 10 so far. 14-4 is your score. Number 3, Armani Faison with the ball. Faison stands by the volleyball line. She goes into Gabby Harris. Harris, one dribble, gonna pull up, but before then they get her on a travel. 37 and about a quarter second remains. 14-4 is the score. Raiders up by 10. Jordan Cole with the ball, kicks to Zakira Postal. Zakira drives, kicks over to Cunningham. Cunningham now to Taylor Thomas for 3. That one no good. Rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. The jump ball arrow is pointing Raider way, so Raiders get the ball underneath their own goal here. 22.1 seconds remain in the first quarter, 14-4. Raiders up by 10. Thomas setting up the play. They go into Simone Smith, now to Cunningham. Cunningham drives, kicks back out to Smith, and now to Jordan Cole. Her three-point shot up, no good. Rebound goes off of the legs of Simone Smith, and it's going to be Rivercrest Colts ball. Colts brings it down the court with Armani Faison. Faison kicks right side to Rendasia Booker. She's going to pull a long-range 3. That one misses. 2 seconds on the clock, and it gets stripped out of Booker, and she's going to beat the buzzer, and that's how we're going to end the first quarter. 14-6, Raiders up by 8. Back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
A home isn't just 4 walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Welcome back into Raider basketball here. It's basketball for the girls tonight. Ladies basketball, girls basketball, women's basketball, whatever it's called. The ladies are playing tonight. Raiders up by 8. 14-6 is the score, and Raiders with the lead over the Rivercrest Colts. Rivercrest going to start the second quarter off with the ball. They're going to inbound into Rendasia Booker. Booker setting up the offense atop of the key. She moves right side to the right wing. Now dribbles it back out, setting up the offense. Going back right side. She's picked up by Cunningham. Now kicks into Ella Gonzalez. Gonzalez fading away, connects with the shot. That's Ella Gonzalez's first points of the game. 14-8, Raiders up by 6. Taylor Thomas drives, misses. Rebound goes to Simone Smith, and she misses her first one, gets fouled on the second, and go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on number 40. It's Gabby Harris's second, team's first of the second quarter. At the line, shooting 2 is Simone Smith to extend the Raiders' lead. Simone's first one from the line is up, no good. Goes off the back iron. 7:31 remains here in the second quarter. 14-8, Raiders up by 6. Smith's second one from the line. That one misses as well, and we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be off the rebound. It'll be on Zakira Postal, her first, team's first. 7:30 remains here in the half. 14-8, Raiders are up by 6. Randisha Booker with the ball. She's going to dribble right side, gets her pocket picked, but this still goes out of bounds. Remain Rivercrest ball. Raiders bringing in some subs. Getting their original starting 5 back out on the court. So in the game for the Raiders is KK Hardaway, Bunga Marshall, Taylor Thomas. Excuse me. I was mistaken. Jordan Cole stays in. The rest are original starters on the night. Raiders will take possession after a drive goes off the leg of a Colt. KK Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway moving towards the right side. She's going to the rim, and she'll get called on a charge. That's our first personal, team second there. 7:06 remaining here in the half. 14-8, Raiders up by 6. Want to remind you, stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime Miss presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Number 3, Armani facing back in the ball. They get it to Gonzalez. She gets stripped. And here comes Taylor Thomas. Thomas going to drive. Driving towards her right. Goes up with the left. That one misses. Rebound goes to Armani facing of the Colts. Colts driving. Goes up. Misses that one. Rebound goes to the Raiders this time. Bunga Marshall with the ball. Bounces a pass to Jordan Cole. Cole up to Taylor Thomas. Thomas kicks. KK Hardaway. Left wing. 3-ball splashes that one in. She has 6 on the night, tied with Bunga Marshall. 17-8 is the score. Raiders up by 9. 6:20 remaining here in the half. Number 3, Armani facing with the ball. Facing has a screen, uses it, dribbles, drives left side, kicks to Booker. Booker gonna pull up from 3. That one misses, no good, and Nunu can't haul in the rebound. It's gonna remain Rivercrest ball. Ball went out of bounds as Nunu Gleason was going for the rebound. 17-8, Raiders up by 9 here. 6:10 remaining in the half. Armani facing with the ball. Facing inbounds into Harris. Harris right back into Armani facing. Now they go to Booker. Booker top of the key. Drives. Kicks to Harris. And it goes off of her hands and will be Raider ball. 6:03 remaining here in the half. 17-8. Raiders up by 9 here. This game's coming live from Raider Gym in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Number 1. KK Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway going to dribble left side. Moving towards the post. Pulls up from 2, and she sinks that one. 19-8, Raiders up by 11. KK Hardaway, new leading scorer with 8 points. 5:43 remaining here in the half. Number 10, Speed with the ball, and she's going to get a jump ball there. It's tangled up with Jordan Cole. Good job by the sophomore, Jordan Cole, to tangle up for a jump, and Raiders will take possession. 5:38 remains here in the half. 19-8, Raiders up by 11. Number 1, KK Hardaway. Crossover move at half court, now going left. She's going to pull up wide open. 3 misses. Rebound goes to Armani Facin. Facin's going to bring it down the court. Moving towards her right side. Kicks now to number 10, Speed. Speed gets stripped by Jordan Cole. Cole brings it down the court herself. Loses control, lost the handle, and gets taken by number 4, Booker. Booker's going to bring it up the court herself. Booker moving right side, goes 1-2 long steps and gets the layup to fall. And Deja Booker, leading scorer for Rivercrest with 4. 19-10, Raiders up by 9. Nunu Gleason going fade away, gets it to fall. game's picking up pace really quick. 21-10, Raiders up by 11, 4:48 remaining here in the half. Number 3, Armani Faison with the ball, slowing the control of the game down with a walk. Kicks left side to Booker. Booker gonna dribble in towards the paint. Now kicks back to Faison. Her three-point shot misses. Rebound towards the Raiders. Bunga Marshall on the other end sinks the layup. Raiders take the lead by 13, and Rivercrest takes a full timeout. 4:24 remaining here in the half. 23-10. Raiders up 13. Back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
23-10 is the score. Raiders up by 13. 4:24 remains here in the half. Rivercrest will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Rivercrest brings in a different 5 than the one that just left the court. Latham comes back in, and so did number 11. That is Samaj Newsom. Number 3, Faison with the ball, hands it off to Booker. Booker picks it up out at the right wing, heaves a 3 up, no good. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Number 1, KK Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway dribbles down the court, stands top of the key, kicks to Thomas, now to Bunga Marshall, back to Thomas, now to KK Hardaway right wing. To Nunu Gleason, she shot fakes, she's going to the hoop, gets stripped, and it goes off of her knee. It's going to be Rivercrest ball. 3:53 remaining here in the half. 23-10, Raiders up 13. Armani Faison with the ball, crosses the timeline. Colts with possession. Dribbles left. Bounces it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez now to number 4, Booker. Booker now to Latham. Latham top of the key. Dribbling, bounces pass, gets stolen. Bunga Marshall with the steal. Gonna drive for the fast break. Tried to pass to Hardaway and throws it off the leg of Rendeja Booker. It's gonna remain Raider ball underneath their own goal. 3:28 remaining here in the half. 23-10. Raiders up here. They kick in. KK Hardaway for 3. Wide open. Misses. Elevator screen worked perfectly. Just missed the shot by a little bit. 3:20 remains here in the half. 23-10. Raiders up 13. They go to Ella Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to dribble right side. Lost control of the ball and it's stolen. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be charged to Ella Gonzalez. Her first personal team foul, number 2. 3:12 remaining here in the second quarter. And Raiders will have the ball on the sideline closest to the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. They inbound in to Taylor Thomas. Thomas moves towards the left wing. Now go to KK Hardaway. Hardaway to Gleason. They get it in to Bunga Marshall. She kicks. See, that's number 25, Tabitha Cunningham. They get their own rebound. And KK Hardaway hits the put-back 3. Leading scorer on the night with 11. 2:52 remaining here in the half. 26-10. Raiders up by 16. Faison with the ball. Going to move towards the left side. Driving the baseline. Kicks into Newsom. And Newsom bounces it back out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Latham. Latham shot fake's going to drive. Going towards the rim. Misses. Rebound goes towards the Raiders. KK Hardaway is going to bring it down the court herself. She's going to go behind her back. Picks up her dribble. Kicks to Taylor Thomas. Thomas drives. Hop steps. Bounce pass to Nunu. Back to Hardaway. Hardaway 3-point shot. Misses the left side. And that rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to go Colts ball. Colts bringing in a sub. Bring back in Lakeisha Speed, starter for the Rivercrest Colts. She comes in for number 23, Ella Gonzalez. Lakaya Speed. Don't know where I got Lakeisha from. I think what I did was combine Randisia and Lakaya's name. My apologies to both the Speed and Booker families. Number 12, Latham with the ball. Bounce pass to Booker. Booker kicks back to Latham. Latham driving right side. Back to Booker for 3. That one no good. Rebound, Tabitha Cunningham. Cunningham kicks to number 1, KK Hardaway. Hardaway to number 11, Bunga Marshall. Marshall driving, kicks back out. Hardaway. Hardaway shot fakes, gonna drive herself. She kicks out. Nunu Glacian. She'll go for 3. It's blocked. Rebound, Taylor Thomas. Thomas driving in, and we're gonna have a jump ball. Excuse me. Yeah, they call it jump ball. Referees were conferring with each other. They're going to bring in a sub. They bring in Tori Cunningham. Jump ball arrow is pointing Rivercrest way. 1:36 remaining here in the half. 26-10. Raiders up here by 16 here at Raider Gym. Armani Faison receives the inbound. Kicks back right out to Lainey Latham. Latham with it. Going to bring it up the court. She's picked up in man by KK Hardaway. Hardaway kicks to Randisia Booker. Booker looking for the cutter. Hits number 3, Faison. Faison now drives, goes up, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be charged against the Raiders, number 25. That is Tabitha Cunningham. That is her first personal. Team's number 3. At the line, shooting her first one is Armani Faison. Faison, shot is up. And that one bounces in off the back iron. She has 3 on the evening. 26-11. Raiders up by 15. 1:20 remains here in the half. At the line, shooting her second one is Faison. I want to make sure to remind you about our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Faison makes both of them. She has 4, and Raiders with the ball. Thomas kicks to number 1, KK Hardaway. Hardaway back to Thomas. Thomas now to Tori Cunningham. Cunningham back over to number 10, Thomas. Now to Hardaway. They're moving around the wing very well. Pass from Nunu Glacian is stolen, however, by Randisia Booker. Booker crossover move, goes up. They're going to say she's fouled. Foul will be on the floor. This will be on KK Hardaway. Yeah, foul charge on KK Hardaway. That is her second personal, team's 4th. And they're going to send Booker to the line. She makes the first one. She's the leading scorer for the Colts right now with 5 points, 26-13. Raiders up by 13. 57.6 seconds remaining here in the half as Booker makes them both at the line. KK Hardaway dribbles down the court, kicks to Nunu Glacian. She goes back to Hardaway. Hardaway back to Nunu. Nunu left wing, goes right wing to KK Hardaway. Hardaway to Tori Cunningham. Cunningham's going to drive, kicks back to number 1. Hardaway. Hardaway gets her floater to fall off the glass. And the Raiders extend their lead back to 14. Armani Faison with the ball. Is going to jog it across. Kick to Latham. Latham above the volleyball line. Goes up to Booker. Booker on the left side of the volleyball line. Kicks to number 3, Armani Faison. Faison's going to drive right. Loses the handle. However, Lakaya Speed's there. And her shot misses. A rebound is on the floor. Fighting for it are the Raiders. And here comes number 1, KK Hardaway. Hardaway dribbling right side. It's going to slow it down. Kick to Cunningham. Cunningham for 3. That one misses. Rebound Simone Smith. Back to Cunningham to end the half. Misses strong, and that's how we're going to end it. 28-14 is the score at halftime. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craig Head Electric.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Morris from Air Conditioning. The holidays are almost here, and you shouldn't have to choose between comfort for your family and being able to celebrate the holidays. If you've been paying for costly AC repairs or high utility bills, now is the best time to replace. With approved financing, you can get 18 months with no payments and no interest. Call 870-238-3372 and ask about financing or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Welcome into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show of Nettleton Raider basketball. We are grooving tonight. Earth, Wind, and Fire playing over the PA speakers. Kavanaugh Auto Group, you can check out their complete and entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. Glad you're joining us on a kind of a good feeling Thursday night. It's not too hot outside. Temperature's about 59 degrees. And Red Wolf football also on tonight. Matt Stoltz on the call on, I believe, 107.9 K-Fine is the channel. Don't quote me on that. I could be very wrong. But let's talk about scoring for the Nettleton Raiders. Number 1, KK Hardaway leads all scoring with 13 points. Out of those, 3 of them are from beyond the arch. 13 points for KK Hardaway. Also in the scoring, number 11, Bunga Marshall with 8. Also, number 14, Nunu Gleason has 3, a free throw and a 2-pointer. Tori Cunningham and Simone Smith tally up for 2 points apiece, so 4 points there. Raiders have 28. And for the Rivercrest Colts, they have 14, led by Randasia Booker. She has 6. Armani Faison with 4. Laney Latham has 2, and so does Ella Gonzalez. That is the scoring so far. Raiders playing a very fast-paced game, trying to beat the Colts on the fast breaks and turnovers. They're doing a good job excelling on turning the ball over and having the fast break points. The 3-ball also working for a couple of Raiders. Number 1, KK Hardaway has 3 of them. Bunga Marshall has 2 3-pointers. And that's the scoring for the Raiders. The Raiders with a healthy 14-point lead. If you're just now joining us, you're in our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. Both teams making their way out from the halftime break. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take our final 3-minute break of our halftime show and come back with more Raider basketball. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Welcome back into the last minute of our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's complete and entire inventory at KavanaughCars.com, whether that's pre-owned or new. You can check it out right there at KavanaughCars.com. Glad you're joining us tonight on this Thursday evening. Raiders are up by 14, coming back from the break. The possession arrow is pointing Raider way, so they'll start this third quarter off with the ball. Right now, the Raiders lead scoring by 14. They've led scoring all night. Came out quick with a 7-0 run over the Colts. And the Raiders are led so far by Caden Hardaway, also known as KK Hardaway. That is what the PA announcer calls her. Coach Kevin Frisbee, the fan. So we also call her KK Hardaway up here in our NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. Glad you are joining us tonight. I'm glad to be bringing you some Nettleton Raider lady basketball. Coach Frisbee having his final chats with the team. So is Ronnie Dye, the head coach of the Rivercrest Colts. Raiders bring back out their starting fives. The 5 on the court for them is number 1, KK Hardaway, number 10, Taylor Thomas, 11, Bunga Marshall, number 15, Torrey Cunningham, and number 14, Nunu Gleason. Starting 5 also back on the court for the Colts. Number 3, Armani Faison. Number 4, that is Rendasia Booker, number 10, Lakaya Speed, Ella Gonzalez, number 23, and number 40, Gabby Harris. Raiders with the ball. They get it to Bunga Marshall. Marshall gets her pass stolen, and here comes the Colts. Facing kicks her Booker. Booker goes up, misses strong off the glass, and gets called with a travel off of her rebound. 7:45 remains here in the third quarter, and action starts quick here at Raider Gym like always. Number 1, KK Hardaway with the basketball. Going to dribble it down the court. Kicks to Taylor Thomas. Thomas working against the 1-2-2 zone. Gets it to Bunga Marshall. Marshall left wing. Now they pass it around. Get it to number 1, KK Hardaway for 3. And that one is good. She has 16 on the night. They're going to have to fix the net right quick. And net is fixed. Raiders lead by 17, 31-14. 7:12 remains here in the third quarter. Number 3, Armani Faison with the ball. She goes left side to Booker. Booker shot fakes and a dribble towards the right side. Kicks to Ella Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbling left. Picks up her dribble, kicks back to Faison. Faison now dribbling. Trying to drive the baseline. They got a foul. Fouls on Taylor Thomas. Her first personal. Team foul number 1 here in the third quarter. First foul came with only a minute and 2 seconds ran off the clock. 6:58 remains in the third quarter. 31-14. Raiders up by 17. Rivercrest gets it into Lakaya Speed. Speed misses her layup. Rebound goes to Bunga Marshall. Marshall running the fast break. She gets it to KK Hardaway. Hardaway driving, and she is fouled. Foul on number 40, Gabby Harris. That is her third personal, team foul number 1. Sub into the game for the Colts. We have a player down with Kaya Speed down by the Raider goal. They are helping her to her feet, and she'll walk off the court on her own power. It's always a good sign. Hopefully not a serious injury, and she can return to the game. 6:49 remains in the third quarter, and going to the line to shoot 2 is KK Hardaway. Hardaway at the charity stripe. Hasn't had a free throw yet tonight, so first attempts come here. First shot from Hardaway is up and good. She has 17 on the evening. 6:49 remains in the third quarter. 32-14. Raiders up by 18 points here. Second one up, misses. Rebound goes to Nunu Gleason, and Gleason gets the go over the head. Makes it 34-14. Raiders lead by 20. Number 3, Faison with the ball. Armani Faison. She goes left side to Rendasia Booker. Booker pulls up from 3, misses. Rebound goes to Nunu Gleason. Gleason kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas to Marshall. Marshall gets her layup to fall. Raiders getting hot here quick on a early 8-0 run here in the third quarter with about a minute 45 played. Raiders with another steal off the pass from Faison. Raiders kick back down. Marshall goes up, misses that one short. Rebound goes Armani Faison. Faison brings it down the court. Gonna drive and foul. Foul's gonna be on Nunu Gleason. Gleason picks up her first personal, team's second here with 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Armani Faison not up yet. Getting help up by her teammates and Bunga Marshall. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. 6 minutes remain in the third quarter. Raiders lead by 22. 36-14. Raiders up by 22 here. And Armani Faison goes to the line. She has made, I believe, 2 free throws on the night and keeps her streak alive. Makes it 3 free throws. Stops the Rivercrest scoring drought here in the third quarter. 36-15. Raiders up by 21 points. The line shooting her second one is Armani Faison. She's 3 for 3 on the evening. Faison, shot is underway. It's up, and that one's good as well. Goes a perfect 4 for 4. 6 minutes remain in the third quarter. Raiders bring it down the court. They kick Bunga Marshall in the corner for 3. Misses just short. Rebound Nunu Gleason, and bang, Tori Cunningham gets it to fall. Cunningham with 4 here. 5:44 remaining in the third quarter. Raiders up 22. Amani Faison hands it off to Booker. Booker now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez moving left side amongst the arch now at the high post. Pass stolen. Here comes Torrey Cunningham. Cunningham dishes. Bunga Marshall floater. Gets out to fall, and Raiders getting hot quick here. 40-16. Raiders up by 24. 5:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Faison with the ball. Gets her pass deflected, gets it back, however. She drives, goes up, gets the layup to fall. 40-18 is the new score. Raiders moving the ball very quickly down the court. They kick Nunu Gleason. Gleason drives, floater, gets that to go, and Raiders re-extend the lead back to 24. Nunu has 7 on the evening. 4:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Number 3, Armani Faison with the ball. Faison moves towards the left side, bounces a pass in. It gets tipped away. Now Colts back with the kick to Latham in the corner for 3. Misses short. Booker's there for the rebound. She misses the layup, and here comes the Raiders off Bunga Marshall's rebound. They get the pass to Taylor Thomas. Thomas goes up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 3, Armani Faison. That's her second personal, team second here. 4:30 remains in the third quarter as the Raiders lead by 24, and going to the line to shoot 2 is Taylor Thomas. Thomas at the free throw line. Her first one is up and misses. Hit the front rim and rolled away. Checking in for the Lady Raiders, number 5, Jordan Cole. Number 2, Zakira Hostel. Number 13, Simone Smith. At the line, shooting her second one is Thomas. She missed her first. Her shot is up. That one is good from Taylor Thomas. 4:27 remaining in the third quarter. Raiders up by 25 here. And getting things going. Highest speed back in the game for the Colts. And she was the intended target on that pass, but it's stolen by the Raiders. Cunningham drives, gets the layup to fall. Torrey Cunningham was 6 on the evening. Raiders up by 27 as the Colts bring the ball down the court. Booker shot fakes, kicks to number 11. That is Newsom. And Raiders commit another foul. Foul on number 2, Zakira Postel. Her second personal, team's third. Raiders up by 27, and at the line shooting is number 10, Lakaya Speed. Speed for her first free throws of the evening. That one, nothing but nylon there for Lakaya Speed. 45-19, Raiders up by 26 here in the third quarter. 3:56 remains in the third. And at the line shooting her second one for the Rivercrest Colts is Lakaya Speed. Speed shot is up. That one sinks as well. Makes it 45-20. Raiders lead cut to 25. Number 10, Torrey Thomas, going to drive right side. Kicks out to Simone Smith. Her shot misses left. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Going to be a jump ball. Lady Colts will take over due to the possession arrow. 3:43 remains in the third quarter. Raiders up by 25 here. And number 3, Armani Faison, is going to bring the ball down the court. Faison walking it down. Crosses the timeline with 30 on the shot clock. 3:35 remains here in the third quarter. 45-20. Raiders in the driver's seat in this one. They get it to Lakaya Speed. Moving right side, trying to get towards the post. Gets to the post, goes up, misses. Rebound goes to the Raiders. It's now back on the floor, and Faison picks it up, drives, kicks to Speed. Speed gets that layup to go. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Rivercrest. 3:10 remaining here in the third quarter. 45-22. Raiders up 23. Back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
Raider basketball here, 45-22. Raiders up 23, and we'll have the ball after the Rivercrest timeout. Rivercrest making their way back out onto the court, and it looks like they're going to bring on a full court press against the Raiders. Raiders bring back in KK Hardaway and keep the remaining of the crew. Hardaway with the basketball, stands right side, gets it back to Jordan Cole. Cole back to Hardaway, and they beat the full court press. Hardaway drives, kicks, Taylor Thomas for three. That one misses. Rebound going to go towards the Colts. 2:56 remaining here in the third quarter as the rebound went out of bounds, be Colts ball. Number 3 facing with the ball. Raiders bringing back out the full court press as well. Kyra Postal forcing the trap and be out of bounds. Last touch by the Colts. 2:51 remains in third quarter, and Raiders with possession. 45-22. Raiders up 23 here. The Michael Jordan number. And number 1, KK Hardaway with the ball. Dribbles left side, hands it off. Taylor Thomas. Thomas goes up. Misses. Rebound goes to Booker. Booker going to bring it down the court. Dribbling it around. Crossover move. Goes left side. Loses the handle, and Raiders with the steal. Ball is now back on the ground, and they're going to call a timeout. Timeout, Nettleton. 2:28 remains in the third quarter. 45-22. Raiders up 23. Back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
45-22. Raiders up by 23 here. We'll have the ball after their own timeout. 2:28 remains in the third quarter. Man, fun game so far. Leading scorer for the Raiders is KK Hardaway. She has 17 on the evening. Bunga Marshall has 12. Postel inbounds into number 10, Thomas. Thomas going to bring it down the court. Gets a screen from KK Hardaway. Now they go to Hardaway. Now to Jordan Cole in the left side quarter. She kicks back to Thomas. Now to Hardaway. Hardaway drive. 24 on the shot clock. Kicks to Zakira Postal. Postal shot misses. Rebound. Simone Smith. And it's going to remain Raider basketball as that one's blocked out of bounds. 2:09 remains in the third quarter. Raiders up 23. Inbounding for the Raiders is Jordan Cole. Raiders getting the play set up. They kick to Postal. Postal drives. Kicks to Smith. Now back out. KK Hardaway. Hardaway driving right side. Gets blocked. Ball's tipped, and it's going to go off the Raiders. Be Rivercrest ball. Sub into the game for the Raiders. Number 15, Tori Cunningham. 2 minutes remains in the third as the Raiders set up the 1-2-1-1 diamond press. They get it to Booker. Booker now back to Faison. Faison tried to split a trap. They're going to say she's fouled. Foul on number 15, Tori Cunningham, her first, team's fourth. 1:55 remains in the third quarter. 45-22 is the score. Raiders lead by 23 over Rivercrest right now. And Faison has the ball. Faison walking across the timeline and hand it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a couple of crossover moves. Now moving back right side to number 4. That's Booker. Booker driving, kicks to number 12. Latham with it, lost the handle, stolen by Cunningham. Cunningham leading a 3-on-1 fast break, goes to the rim herself, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls charged on number 23, Ella Gonzalez, her second, team's third. 1:32 remains in the third quarter. With Tori Cunningham's first shot is nothing but not one there. That's her 7th point of the evening. 46-22, Raiders lead by 24. Second one misses short, and Simone Smith gets the rebound. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Raider ball. It'll be tipped out by the Colts. Raiders setting up the offense here. And they bring in a sub. Sub into the ball game is number 14, Nunu Glacian. She's in for number 13, Simone Smith. Raiders setting up the offensive box play. Inbound into Nunu Gleason. Gleason dribbling, going left, goes up. We got a charge. Charge on Nunu. That's her second, team's fifth, so next foul will be at the line. That one would have been if it was a defensive foul. However, it was an offensive charge. Gonzalez with the ball for the Colts. They get it back to Faison. Faison kicks to Booker. Booker bounce past to Speed. Speed loses the handle. They're going to say she's fouled. Foul's going to be charged on number 15, Cunningham, her second, team sixth. So going to the line is number 10, Lakaya Speed. 1:20 remains here in the third quarter. Raiders up by 24 here. At the line shooting is Lakaya Speed. Speed's first one is good. Makes it 46-23. Cut the Raider lead down to 23. 1:20 remains here in the third as Lakaya Speed goes to the line to shoot her second one. That one no good. Rebound by Zakira Postal. Here come the Raiders. They kick down court quick to Jordan Cole. Cole gets her layup to fall, and Raiders go back up by 25 here. 48-23. Raiders with the lead. About a minute remains here in the third quarter. A minute and ticking. They get it left side to number 10, Speed. Speed gets the three-point shot to fall. She's had a great quarter here. 50 seconds remaining in the third. They get it to Nunu Gleason quick, and she gets fouled and one. And that foul's charged on number 10, Lakaya Speed. And one of the line to shoot one is number 14, Nunu Gleason. 48.3 seconds remain in the third. Raiders up by 24. Chance to be 25 after the trip from the charity stripe from Nunu, and that one is good. And she has tallied up for 7 points this quarter and has 10 on the evening. Armani Faison with the ball. She's picked up by Bunga Marshall. 40 seconds and ticking. 25 on the shot clock as they kick to Latham. Latham passes, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Colts can be Raider ball. 33 seconds remain here in the third quarter. There will be no shot clock. The Raiders get it down the court quick to Zakira Postal. Postal layup is good and one. So 28 seconds remains and foul charged on number 34, Taraji Davis. At the line shooting and one is Postal, and that one's no good. Rebound goes to the Colts. They get it out to Armani Faison. Faison gonna slow it down. 23 seconds remain here in the quarter. Nothing on the game clock. Faison now driving, going towards the rim, misses her layup. Rebound goes off of the Raiders. It could be Rivercrest ball with 13.7 seconds remaining in the third. Raiders lead by 27, largest lead of the night over the Colts. 53-26 is the score. They inbound into Gonzalez. Gonzalez bounces back to Faison. 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Faison, now it goes number one. Now to Latham. Move it around, driving with Faison, and Faison's fouled. And that's going to be on number 10, Taylor Thomas. That is her second, team seventh. Faison at the line to shoot here. She has 8 points on the evening. And Faison's first one from the line is up. It is good. She remains leading scorer for Rivercrest at 9 points. At the line shooting her second one is Armani Faison. That one's up. That one no good. Rebound Bunga Marshall, and that's how we're going to end the third quarter. Raiders lead by 26, 53-27. We're going to be back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. WingsToGo.HungerRush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Welcome back into fourth quarter action here of Lady Raider basketball. Lady Raiders lead 26 points over the Colts. 53-27 is the score, and Raiders have the ball. Number 1, KK Hardaway with it. Hardaway crossover move, drives, hands it off to Taylor Thomas. Thomas, she's going to drive, kicks the Postal. Postal now to Marshall for 3. That one misses. Rebound goes to Lakaya Speed. Speed trapped in the corner and going to throw it off the leg of Bunga Marshall. And Rivercrest will have the ball. 7:44 remains here in the fourth quarter. 53-27 as the Lady Raiders lead by 26. Number 3 facing with the ball. She's going to bring it up the court for the Colts. Kicks to Gabby Harris. Harris going to dribble. Now kick back to number 4, Booker. Booker driving to the right side. Throws up a shot. Misses. Rebound Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Booker. That one misses as well. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to be Rivercrest ball. 7:24 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 53-27. Raiders up 26. If anybody's interested, the Red Wolves are up 10-0 right now over the Raging Cajuns. Inbound into Speed. Speed gets her layup to fall. Makes it 53-29. 17 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Thomas with the ball. Thomas brings it down the court for the Raiders. Kicks it to Bunga Marshall. Marshall hands it off to Jordan Cole. She has a wide open lane. Goes up with the left. Gets it to fall. Count the basket and 1. Jordan Cole with an impressive and 1 right there. And foul on Gabby Harris. Jordan Cole has 4 points on the evening. Very impressive sophomore. And going to be a great athlete here at Nettleton. Sub into the game comes number 13, Simone Smith. Also in number 21, Taylor Lewis. At the line, shooting and 1 here for the Raiders is number 5, Jordan Cole. Cole's shot is up. Is good. She has 5 on the evening. 7 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. 56-29. Raiders with a 27-point lead. Lakai Speed drives, gets a foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot here. Foul's going to be charged against Nettleton Raiders. Number 13, Simone Smith, her first personal. Team's first here. 56-29, Raiders up 27. Lakai Speed has a chance to cut into that deficit, and she makes the first one here. At the line, shooting her second one is Lakaya Speed. Speed from the line. Her shot is up. That one no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it touched Bunga Marshall last. This will be Rivercrest ball. Checking in the game for the Raiders, number 25, Tabitha Cunningham. Stands at a towering 5'11". Checks in for Simone Smith. Colts get it into Speed. Speed goes back to Faison. Faison's going to drive. Floater up, floater in. And Armani Faison, a good chunk of points so far. Raiders playing quick. KK Hardaway drives, misses the layup. Rebound on the floor. Out of bounds, be last touch by the Raiders. And it's going to be Rivercrest ball. 6:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 56-32, Raiders up by 24 here. Booker with the ball. try to kick in to Gonzalez, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Colts. It's going to be Raider ball. Ball made its way into the trash can. They're going to continue to play with it. And here comes Hardaway. Hardaway going to dribble it down the court. Crossover move. Driving left side. Goes up for a floater. They call it blocking foul. Foul's going to be on number 11. That's Samaj Newsom. Her second, team's second here. 6:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter. As KK Hardaway goes to the line to shoot two. The Lady Raiders' leading scorer. And her first one from the line is up. It is good. At the line, shooting her second one with 6:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter is Hardaway. That one good as well. Raiders lead 58-32, a 26-point margin right now. Coming across the court is Faison. Faison goes to Speed. Speed gets a screen. Now driving right, goes up, gets fouled. They get Bunga Marshall on that one. Her first personal, team's second there. 6:02 remains here in the fourth quarter. 58-32. Raiders up by 26, but going to the line for the Colts is number 10, Lakaya Speed. Speed with our first shot underway. It is good. 6:02 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Excuse me, they got the foul on Taylor Lewis. Thought it was on Bunga Marshall. She makes them both from the line. Speed's had a good day from the free throw line. Number 1, KK Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway bounces one over to number 11, Bunga Marshall. Marshall driving to the rack, goes up, misses. Rebound goes to Armani Faison and bringing it up the court. Picked up by Bunga Marshall full court. They're forcing her towards her right side. Marshall, a good defender. They get her baseline, and she makes that layup. And 58-36, Raiders lead by 22. They get it down to Jordan Cole quick, and Cole puts in some more points for the Raiders. He has 7 on the day. 60-36, Raiders lead by 24. 5:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Armani Faison with the ball, gets it to Lakaya Speed. Speed with it. Jab steps, moves left side. Lost the handle, gets it back. Now goes to Booker. Booker with it. One dribble, long range three, misses strong, and here come the Raiders. They get KK Hardaway on a travel here, and Rivercrest will take over. Back in the game for the Lady Raiders, the sophomore Tori Cunningham comes in for Bunga Marshall. To inbound the ball for the Colts is Gonzalez. Gonzalez inbounds into the backcourt to Faison. Faison gonna bring it up towards the volleyball line. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna drive right side. Now kicks to Booker. Booker kicks in. Pass stolen by Taylor Lewis. Lewis, jab steps, kicks out to Jordan Cole. Cole brings it down the court. Now slows down at the right side wing. She kicks to KK Hardaway. Hardaway, jab step, drives, kicks Taylor Lewis. Lewis passes to Cunningham, and her layup will fall. Tori Cunningham makes the lead back to 26. 36-62. Raiders with the lead. 4:25 remaining here in the fourth. And number 3, Armani Faison with the ball. She's picked up by Tori Cunningham. Cunningham forces her left side. They have a foul. Foul will be on the floor. They're going to get Cunningham with it. Her third. Team's third. 4:13 remains here in the fourth quarter. 62-36. And back in the game for the Colts, number 12, Lainey Latham. The inbound into Armani Faison. Faison's going to pull a 3. That one's good. Armani Faison proving she can do anything on the court with that 3 right there. 4:04 remains here in the fourth quarter. 62-39. Raiders lead right now by 23. Get it back to KK Hardaway. Hardaway jab steps. Gets it back to Tori Cunningham. Cunningham moving right side. And call her on a double dribble. Back in the game for the Colts, number 40, Gabby Harris. 3:51 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 62-39. Raiders with a lead of 23 points. Number 3, Armani Faison brings the ball down for the Colts. Been the point guard all night. They try to get the pass down low to number 11, Samaje Newsom. And Raiders will take over. Jordan Cole inbounds into KK Hardaway. 3:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 62-39. Raiders lead by 23. They kick to Tabitha Cunningham. Cunningham to Tori Cunningham. And her shot is good. A little sister assist right there. Tabitha Cunningham, the older of the two. 3:20 remains here in the fourth quarter. 64-39. And Raiders lead by 25. Armani Faison with the ball. Gets her pass tipped. However, Booker comes back with it. Booker goes up, gets the layup to fall for the Colts. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout Colts. It'll be a full timeout, and we're going to take it with them. 3:05 remains in the fourth quarter, 64-41. Lady Raiders lead by 23. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
64-41 is the score. Lady Raiders lead by 23. Brings in some subs. Number 4, Alexis Stewart, into the game for the Raiders. Lady Raiders running a younger lineup. Number 5, Jordan Cole with it. Kicks to number 21, Taylor Lewis. Lewis, the Sakara Postal. Goes up, misses. Rebound is loose. She gets her own rebound. Kyra Postal, couple crossover moves, kicks to Alexis Stewart, out to Cunningham. Cunningham, left side, they go to Taylor Lewis. Her three-point shot misses. Rebound goes to Faison. Faison running a 2-on-1, goes up and foul. They'll get number 5, Jordan Cole, with her first personal team foul, number 4. 2:32 remains in the fourth quarter, 64-41. Lady Raiders lead by 23 as number 3, Armani Faison, goes to the line to shoot 2 here. Her first one from the line is no good, and subs checking in the game for the Colts. They bring back in Ellie Gonzalez and Lakaya Speed. They check in for Gabby Harris and number 11, Samaj Newsom. The line, shooting her second one, is Armani Faison. 64-41. As the Lady Raiders lead by 23 here in the fourth quarter. Second one from Faison is good. And the Raiders with the ball. 64-42. Lady Raiders up by 22. 2:25 remains in the fourth quarter. Jordan Cole gonna move right side. And we have a 5-second violation. And it's going to be Colts ball. 2:19 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 64-42. Lady Raiders with a 22-point lead. Armani Faison with the ball. She's picked up by Alexis Stewart. It was a hesitation move. Now trying to work left side on Stewart. Now kicks to Booker. Booker for 3 is good. Makes it 64-45 to cut the lead back to 19. Cole with the ball, gonna move left side, gets it to Taylor Lewis. Lewis driving right, kicks to Alexis Stewart. Stewart driving, goes up, gets it blocked. However, Raiders get it back. They go to Zakira Postal. Her shot is long. They kick out to Armani Faison quick. Faison gonna pull up from the free throw line. High arch misses. Rebound goes to the Raiders. 1:39 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 64-45. Raiders up by 19 here. Number 5, Cole goes to Alexis Stewart. She crosses over, kicks back to Jordan Cole. Cole for 3. Bang! Splashes down. And Jordan Cole is having herself a fourth quarter. She has 8 points in the fourth. 1:17 remains here in the fourth. We're going to have what I believe is a substitution timeout. 67-45. And man, I've been seeing the old Instagram reels and TikToks of the college stadiums on the youth day. And usually when a team hits 67, the crowd goes absolutely insane. But now I guess everybody's in their quarter zips and too demure for that. 107 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 67-45 as the pass goes out of bounds for the Colts, and Raiders will have the ball. 103 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 67-45. And here comes the Raiders. Number 2 is Zakira Postal with the ball. Zakira Postal goes left side to Taylor Lewis. Lewis going to drives right, goes up, misses. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Tabitha Cunningham, and she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on number 34. That's Taraji Davis. It's her second personal, team foul number 3 for the Colts, and Cunningham sinks the first one right there. Nothing but nylon, as the kids are saying. 49.2 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Make sure you stick around for our post-game show where we should have Coach Kevin Frisbee up here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. We'll name our JOSM player of the game as well as Tabitha Cunningham makes them both here and extends the lead back to 23. 45 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, and Latham with the ball. Lainey Latham going to move right side, driving to the rack. She's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be charged on number 3. That is Alexis Stewart. And that's team foul number 5. Shot from Latham misses at the line, 69-45. Lady Raiders up by 24. 38.3 seconds remains here in the fourth quarter. And shot is up there, misses that one as well. Lewis gets the rebound, kicks to Zakira Postal. Postal down court to Alexis Stewart. Stewart goes up, misses. This rebound goes to Nevaeh Bond. Bond to Postal. Postal gonna drive, kicks back. Nevaeh Bond for 3, misses. Rebound goes to Taylor Lewis. Her way up, misses. Rebound fought for. Raiders take it. Zakira Postal for 3. No. Rebound Taylor Lewis. She's gonna dribble back out. And Coach Frisbee's going to tell her to back it up and just dribble it out. 7 seconds remains here in the fourth. And foul be charged on number 12, Lainey Latham. Raiders get the ball on their own sideline. And Nevaeh Bond inbounds into number 21, Taylor Lewis. Lewis going to dribble it out. And Lady Raiders will win this one here. 69-45. And the Lady Raiders move 2-1 on the year. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have our post-game show back in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
A home isn't just 4 walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Welcome into our post-game show of Nettleton Raider basketball. My name is Jacob Linderman, and man, hope you're having a great Thursday night. Let's talk a little bit about the scoring before we name our player of the game, and Coach Kevin Frisbee hopefully makes his way up here, and we'll start it off in the first quarter. First quarter, the Lady Raiders are led by Bunga Marshall. She had 6. KK Hardaway had 3, and also joining them in the first was Tori Cunningham. She had 2, Simone had 2, and Nunu had 2. In the second quarter, it was led by number 1, KK Hardaway. She tallied up for 10 points in the second. Bunga Marshall had 2, Nunu Gleason had 2. The leading scorer at the half for the Raiders was number 1, KK Hardaway. She had 13. Bunga Marshall had 8, Nunu Gleason had 3. Tori Cunningham had 2, and Simone Smith also had 2. Second half for the Raiders. Raiders scored all around the board in the third quarter. They were led by Nunu Gleason with 7. Tori Cunningham had 5. Bunga Marshall with 4. So did KK Hardaway, and Taylor Thomas had 1. In the fourth quarter, the Lady Raiders were led by Jordan Cole. She had 8 points in the fourth. Number 25, Tabitha Cunningham had 2. Tori Cunningham had 4, and KK Hardaway had 2. Scoring for the night for the Raiders, they are led by number 1, KK Hardaway, with 19 points, leading scorer on the court for the Raiders. Also up there, number 11, Bunga Marshall. She had 12. Tori Cunningham had 11. Nunu Gleason with 10, and Jordan Cole with 10. That's all the Raiders in double digits. Also scoring tonight is Tabitha Cunningham with 2 points. Zakira Postal had 2. Simone Smith with 2. And Taylor Thomas had 1. That's the scoring for the Lady Raiders at the final horn. And, man, they played an all-around great game. The scoring for Rivercrest, Armani Faison had 16. Akaya Speed with 13. Rendeja Booker had 11. Lainey Latham with 2. And so did Ella Gonzalez. That's the scoring of the night. And as a wise coach always told me, you have 4 players score in double digits, you are more than likely going to win the basketball game. And that's what the Raiders did tonight. But they had 5. Not the whole starting 5 had double digits, but 4 out of the 5 did. And the sophomore came off the bench, Jordan Cole, and she scored 10 points. A very huge game for the Lady Raiders. Kevin Frisbee's out of the locker room. I want to say he's on his way up here. We're going to hope. He's kind of looking like he's heading to the office. So it's kind of uncertain, but we're going to name our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Player of the Game is brought to you by JOSM. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Tonight, we're going to give it to KK Hardaway. She lit it up from beyond the arch, sank 4 threes, and finished the night with 19 points. Other notable Raiders are the other ones in double digits who helped lead the scoring the whole way. Bunga Marshall with 12, Nunu Gleason had 10, Tori Cunningham with 11, and Jordan Cole had 10 as well. And everybody played a really good, crucial part to winning this ball game tonight. And It doesn't look like Kevin Frisbee's coming up here. He's going to the coach's office. They're discussing the game plan for later this weekend. I believe they have a tournament, or start of next week. So that'll be all we have for tonight. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Nettleton Lady Raider basketball. Glad you could join us tonight. And man, it was a fun game, and glad we could bring you the action from Mr. Scotty Woodson from back in the studio, and our Nettleton TV crew being Colton Stevens, Max Samples, and Dylan Conaway. We'd like to wish you all a good night. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider basketball, presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. This has been a presentation of the EAB Sports Network.